So, welcome to today's lesson in linpeas, Mastering Automated Privilege Escalation. So linpeas looks at vulnerabilities in Linux systems. It's a tool that's going to enhance our security practices. We're going to dive in and look at a linpeas overview before going into a hands-on lab that you can follow along with. Privilege escalation tactics may sound like a cybersecurity battleground strategy, and that's for good reason. It refers to the techniques employed by attackers used to obtain unauthorized access to and control of our system's resources. linpeas is our automated scout, has been precisely built to travel the digital environment and find hidden channels that may lead to such escalation. This toolkit is provided by Carlos Poliop. It's more than just a utility, it's actually a testimony to open source security innovation. Now linpeas is versatile and it's ready to use. It's one of your tools in your armory for cybersecurity. It can defend and fortify Linux, or batten down the hatches of Unix, or fortify the defences of Mac OS systems. We're going to gear up and delve deeper into how linpeas works, why it's an indispensable part of our cybersecurity toolkit, and then we'll do the hands-on lab. We're going to get to the heart of linpeas and dissect its core functionalities. At its core, it simplifies the complicated network of scanning procedures. It's designed for quick reconnaissance. It sifts through the system maze with accuracy to identify minor signals of security flaws. Following that, it functions as an experienced detective, detecting misconfigurations and vulnerabilities. linpeas pinpoints these flaws with pinpoint accuracy, such as neglected sudo permissions and out-of-date binaries hiding away in the shadows. But it doesn't end there. linpeas then prioritizes your security threats, much like a good security strategist. It assesses a variety of discoveries that require immediate attention. It ensures that the most significant issues are addressed first. Finally, through vulnerability reports, they're delivered to us, and they're not just a list of potential defects. They're whole dossiers packed with insights and ramifications. They arm us with the knowledge we need to adequately protect our systems. So we'll take a more objective look. linpeas weighting its advantages and disadvantages. One of the unique characteristics is the capacity to perform quick automated scans. This capacity is similar to having a never-ending digital sentry patrolling the vast expanses of our system's landscape. It discovers vulnerabilities faster than traditional techniques. linpeas is an open source project that thrives on cooperation. It's not simply a tool, it's a result of collective intelligence. It's constantly refined with contributions from cybersecurity experts from all over the globe. Its open source nature implies transparency and integrity, both of which are essential components in security technologies. Every tool does have its limitations, however. linpeas requires a thorough understanding of Linux systems. It's not mainly a run and done tool. Efficient use necessitates a mastery of Linux specifics and an accurate interpretation of its outputs. So linpeas is not a security cure on its own. It's not a complete security suite, but rather a specialised tool that focuses on privilege escalation. Its role must be supplemented with other security measures if you want a comprehensive defence strategy. Like any automated tool, linpeas may occasionally report a false positive. These are potential vulnerabilities that are not actually exploitable. To differentiate between the genuine threats and the red herrings, a layer of human skill is required. So I'll identify the linpeas users and their roles in linpeas. It's used by penetration testers to discover major exploits. This improves on your capacity to identify system vulnerabilities. Security analysts leverage linpeas for thorough risk assessments and helps you to transform the shape of your security strategies. linpeas is used by system administrators. They use it to perform proactive system checks in order to keep ahead of potential security breaches. They also maintain system integrity. Finally, developers integrate linpeas into the development process. They do this for application hardening to ensure the software is robust against security threats. So we're going to go on to a practical demonstration. You can just watch or follow along if you download Kali Linux. Thanks for watching the video. Please go over to howtonetwork.com, check out all our IT certification courses, practice exams and live Cisco racks. There's a $1 coupon in the description. We have a Linux machine here. I recommend you use a virtual machine. So the tool is going to be used as part of your penetration testing and security audits. It systematically scans the system and then it will pinpoint weaknesses that can be exploited through the session. So we're going to guide you step by step, perhaps if you've done some Linux before. Our first step involves navigating the downloads directory. So I'll go CD and then downloads. Best practice is to download the tools in a designated location. This keeps our workspace organised, also ensures easy access to the tools when you need them. We'll create a specific folder for linpeas. We'll do this to segregate our tools. It's particularly useful in environments where multiple tools are in use, especially when they're in use simultaneously. It prevents conflicts and promotes a clean working space. So go ahead and type mkdir and then linpeas. You can CD to linpeas then. This will enter the folder you just created. Now we'll retrieve the linpeas script directly from its source. You use the wget command for this purpose. Wget is a versatile command line utility. It allows us to download the files from the web effortlessly. Particularly useful for downloading files from servers and GitHub repositories or any other direct URL. So we'll type wget and then a URL we copy from GitHub. You can copy the URL or search for GitHub for the linpeas. You can see Carlos's name on there. Next we'll transform our current system into a file server. This is a capable way to transfer files between machines, especially in environments where typical file sharing services are not feasible. We normally achieve this by leveraging Python. Python comes with a simple HTTP server module, which we can activate to serve files over the network. So here's how it works. We'll run the Python command and we'll start a HTTP server right in our current directory. This server makes all files in this directory accessible to other machines on the network. So we'll set this up. So the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This specifies the port on which the server will listen. You can choose almost any unused port number for this. Your machine is now operating as a file server and it's hosting files on the specified port. This is a temporary setup, but it's very useful. Think of it as setting up a pop-up shop where other machines can visit to pick up the linpeas script. It's a straightforward yet effective solution for file transfers within the network. Now that our HTTP server is up and running, the next step is to locate the server's IP address. It's a critical piece of information because the target system, the one where we want to transfer the linpeas to, needs to know where to find the server in the network. To find out the IP address, we'll use the ifconfig command. Go ahead and run ifconfig on your terminal. Look through the output and locate the inet address listed under the network interface. This could be a wireless interface also. It's typically denoted as WLAN 0 if you're using wireless. The inet address is your machine's IP address on the network. Let's focus on moving our linpeas script to the target machine. This is a common task in penetration testing scenarios when the target is not directly connected to the internet. We're simulating a situation where we have set up a HTTP server on our Kali machine, and now we're going to download the script onto our target. Open a new terminal on the target system and let's begin. First, navigate to a directory where you have permissions to write files. We'll use /tmp for the purpose. Type cd tmp and press enter. Then confirm your current directory with pwd and you should see /tmp on the output. Now let's download linpeas using the wget command. Type wget http, your IP address, and then back on the target we will run linpeas. Type /linpeas.sh. So we'll address this by changing the permissions with chmod 777 linpeas.sh. Now again, execute the script. Once you've successfully started linpeas, it'll perform an exhaustive scan of the system. We'll wait for the scan to be completed. It'll be checking the user permissions for irregularities, reviewing service configurations for vulnerabilities, and scrutinising the scheduled tasks for any misconfigurations that could be exploited for privilege escalation. All these elements are critical. They are often the weak links in our security chain. It'll continue its search by scanning for outdated software and for potential system misconfigurations. Such vulnerabilities are exactly what the attackers look for. Out-of-date applications or services set up with default weak configurations can provide them an easy route to elevated system access. The output from linpeas is rich with data. It's presented in a colour-coded format for easier analysis. Red and yellow are the most critical signalling configurations or vulnerabilities that are very likely to be exploited. Green typically indicates less severe findings, and blue shows informational data. Pay special attention to red and yellow highlights as they require immediate investigation. To conclude, the linpeas script is an invaluable tool for our preliminary security assessments. It gives us insights but not definitive answers. Your subsequent analysis is based on the script output is crucial in determining how to proceed.